Hello, everybody. Welcome back to House of Games. How lovely to have you here. I'm joined by 4 famous faces. They're going to be playing quizzes all week. One of them at the end of the week, and we suspect already we might know who it is. One of them is going to win this trophy right here. Our players this week are Jay McGuiness, Linda Robson, Sarah Kendall, and Bobby Seagull. Hello, everyone. Listen, I said we had a rough idea who was going to win at the end of the week. Linda, what a performance last time.
Caught up a little bit, didn't I?
You got a few, didn't you?
Yeah,
So, right, yeah, you were worried you're going to get nothing at all.
Exactly, and I'm a
Look at
national treasure.
You were, yeah, you were. That's exactly right. Self-appointed national treasure.
Yes.
Like myself.
I say it all the time, my kids really get the hump with me.
Do they?
They said, you shouldn't
But
keep
you
saying
actually-
that, Mum.
you
I
actually
said,
are
no,
that.
I am 53 years in the business, I'm a national treasure.
Wow. Well, Linda, great performance last time.
Thank you very much.
But we have to take our hats off to Mr. Bobby Seagull. Big points win last time, Bobby. How did that feel, and how are you feeling as the week progresses?
So actually, the start of the show, I felt a bit nervous, but as it sort of got in through the gears, felt a bit more comfortable. But some great quizzing, and I always think, in victory, obviously enjoy it, but always stay humble, because you never know when you're going to fall. So always be humble about victory.
Yeah.
This is good. The one thing, you can actually be humble rather than say, the thing about me is I'm going to be humble.
You should remind yourself, but I think saying it helps to, like, so otherwise you can be like, oh, look at me, I've got my toolbox, look at my toolbox. Yeah,
Yeah, we get it. You won the toolbox.
Sarah.
Yes.
He's good, right?
He's good. I had a moment yesterday's episode, very reminiscent of Apollo Creed facing up to Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. And I thought, I now know exactly how Apollo Creed felt.
If he dies, he dies.
Yes.
Listen, that's gone dark very early. Jay, you also know your way around a quiz, but a tough week to turn up. This guy is good. He's good on the buzzer. He knows popular culture. He knows, you can do the numbers things. Any tactics to sort of get underneath him?
No, I think, I'm going to stand back and enjoy, I worship at his temple and just sort of continue to moan that this has been a complete stitch-up.
There we go. Let's take a look at the evidence of the stitch-up first, shall we? Which is the weekly leaderboard. You'll see Bobby at the top there, but joint second yesterday, Jay and Sarah. And Linda, only 1 point, but you play very, very well.
Yeah. I'm getting better, aren't I?
Yeah, we're going to build on that this week as well. Prizes. If you were to win today, you get your choice of these: the shower curtain, the salt and pepper shakers, the playing cards, the decanter, and the compost bin. Yeah, you heard that right, Sarah. Bobby, what would you go for?
I think the decanter looks like quite...
Yes.
Just a bit of class and
Very classy.
elegance.
Very classy.
Sarah.
I'm going to take the compost bin because I think it's an accurate reflection of my experience
Oh,
so far.
lovely. Linda, you
Well, I wanted the toolkit, but he's had that, hasn't he?
He has, I'm afraid.
What, is there not only one toolkit?
Yeah.
I suppose I'd have to have the decanter then.
Jay?
That decanter is so cool. It's engraved.
yeah.
That's cool.
It's actually super classy.
Totally.
Shall we get on? Play Tuesday's House of Games. Good luck, one and all. Your first round is... Sorry, wrong number. Fingers on buzzers, please, everyone. I'm going to ask you some general knowledge questions. The answers will all have a number somewhere in them. But before you give me the answer, I need you to do this. I need you to subtract 4 from any number in the answer. OK? Here's your first question. Room in George Orwell's 1984 that is also the title of a novelty chat show. That is Bobby.
Room 97.
Room 97? Yeah, room 101 becomes room 97.
Oh, we ain't got a chance of its numbers, have we?
Oh, that's true. Although subtract 4, I know he's got a maths degree and all that kind of stuff, but I think
Subtract 4 is fair.
we can do subtract 4, probably, don't you think? Next one. Rock band fronted by actor Jared Leto. Yes, Sarah.
26 seconds to Mars?
26 seconds to Mars. 26 seconds to Mars. 30 seconds to Mars becomes 26 seconds to Mars. Next question. UK TV station that broadcasts a daily discussion show hosted by Jeremy Vine. Bobby.
Channel 1.
Channel 1. It's the right answer. Channel 5 becomes Channel 1. Now, I know we've been having a lot of fun subtracting 4.
We have.
But we're going to forget that now, because we're going to do a different sum.
Different arithmetic operation.
Different arithmetic operation, Bobby. Thank you. Finally, I've got a catchphrase. Now we are going to add 10. So add 10 to any number in these answers. Set of violin concertos by Vivaldi with the Italian title La Quattro Stagioni. Yes, Sarah.
14 seasons.
14 seasons is absolutely right. Well done. Just the 4 seasons. Next one, add 10 to this, please. Comedy talk show first broadcast in 2001 that stars Sanjeev Bhaskar and Meera Syal as his grandmother. Yes, Jay.
The Kumars at number 52.
Oh, nicely done, Jay. Absolutely right. Kumar's at number 42 becomes the Kumar's at number 52.
Great show.
Great show, but you must have been nervous about the number at the end.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
nicely done. Next one to add 10 to. What is the title of this song? Yes, that is Sarah.
30th Century Boy.
30th Century Boy? Absolutely. 20th Century Boy by T-Rex becomes 30th Century Boy. So sorry for anyone who's a fan of adding 10. I'm afraid your time is done.
Oh, no.
Because, yeah, I know. We've got another sum for you, though, Linda.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I should say we have. Divide by 2, please. So any number in these answers, divide by 2. Here's your first one. Chinese cookery blend, typically including cloves, cinnamon, fennel seeds, star anise, and peppercorns. Yes, Jay.
Is it Chinese 2.5 spice?
Chinese 2.5 spice? It is 2.5 spice.
Oh, okay.
Next one. Song about stealing in the Lionel Bart musical Oliver. Yes, Bobby.
Got to pick a pocket or one.
Got to pick a pocket or one? You do indeed, Bobby. Well done.
Really? Is that the answer?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting there a bit.
Let's go. Well, this is the last question.
OK.
So this is a
Linda's
great time to
question.
get there. Come on, Linda. Here's your next one. Common name of a set of living room furniture that includes a sofa and 2 armchairs. Jay.
A 1.5-piece suite.
1.5-piece suite? Absolutely, Jay. Well done. 1.5-piece suite. That's the end of the round. No more maths. Let's see what our scores are looking like. Linda, watching and waiting, as always.
Yep.
Yet to get off the mark. We have joint leaders, Jay, Sarah, Bobby. 3 each. Well played, everybody. Very nicely done. Our next pairs game is going to be my perfect match. The player in 4th chooses a partner. Linda, you get to choose who you play with. Yesterday you played with Bobby. Who would you like to play with today?
I'll go for Bobby again.
Go for Bobby again.
It's wise strategy.
Did not
Thank you
muck
for
about,
giving
does
me
she?
first choice.
That's why you go 0 on the first round, isn't it?
Oh, now I get it. So clever. Jay and Bobby, if you'll swap places, please.
Come on, darling.
Bobby and Linda are a team. Sarah and Jay are a team as well. Now, in this round, I want you to find me my perfect match. So we'll start with Bobby and Linda. I'll tell you what I'm looking for in my perfect match. I'm looking for someone who fits the following 2 criteria. I am looking for somebody who is a descendant of William Makepeace Thackeray. That's what I like, Sarah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
but
that's what I like.
you said that from the get-go.
No, just, I've always said it.
Yeah.
But also, who has been an ambassador for sausages, right? Now, one of these 2 people fits both of those criteria. Is my perfect match Al Murray or Noddy Holder? So one of those people is a descendant of William Makepeace Thackeray and has been an ambassador for sausages.
I think it might be Al Murray.
All right.
It could be Noddy Holder. I was thinking of someone called Walls.
Walls of sausages.
Wall sausages.
That'd be useful.
I think, what did William Thackeray write? Did he write Vanity Fair? No. I'm trying to think, what did he write?
Yeah, he wrote Vanity Fair.
Vanity Fair, that was it, OK. It doesn't really... So who's...
They have
who's
sausages in
Vanity Fair... They had these, like, grand, like, feasts, so sausages may have been part of it. So what... So almost like the both...
I think you're going too deep in.
I think I am. What do you reckon? Honestly, I haven't got a clue.
Dip.
Do...
You are not it.
So which one do you reckon?
Al Murray.
Let's go for Al Murray.
I mean, if you want to look into the great philosophies of how the mind works,
Yes.
you have the perfect yin and yang combination.
Yeah.
So you're going to Al Murray because you thought about virtually everything you could and you went ip-dip.
Yeah.
Al Murray, is he my perfect match? He certainly is. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They've
try
both
that
been
recipe
ambassadors
now.
for British Sausage Week, but only Al Murray is a descendant of Thackeray's, his great-great-great-grandson. There you go. Well done. Sarah.
Hi.
Jay, I tire of Al Murray. OK, a man who is tired of Al Murray is tired of life. But, even so, I tire of him, and now I'm looking for a new perfect match. This person must fit the following criteria. They must have released a cookbook in the 2010s.
Well, that's pretty much everyone.
Yeah, it's a lot of people, right? But they also must have a first name that is a blend of their parents' names.
OK, that's very specific.
Those are the two things I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Is my perfect match Fern Cotton or Khalees?
Hey.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking which of those names feels like a mashup of surnames.
Right. I'm tempted to say Khalees because...
Sounds like Kelly and Lisbeth. Like,
yeah, Kevin and Lisa. But I'll defer to you, but I would poke
don't
on the
defer
right.
to me. What are you, mad? I'm actually, in terms of philosophical approach, I'm going to have to go with Linda's approach of it really.
Sure.
It could be either.
Let's
I really
do it.
Do it then. Dip,
Yep.
you are not it. I would go for Fern.
You're going with Linda and
Yes.
you're going with Fern. Linda, you've absolutely done a number on them. Khalees.
Oh, no, honestly.
monster.
No, I'm
You actually
sorry. I genuinely believed it was Fern.
They both released cookbooks, but Kenneth and Evelys are
I'm sorry.
Khalees.
So
I'm
they
very
both had
sorry.
cookbooks.
Yeah, both had cookbooks, you see. Khalees and I have hit rocky waters, Bobby and Linda, so I'm looking for a new perfect match.
OK.
I'm looking for someone who is a contestant on Dancing with the Stars,
That's American.
but who also recorded a rap song with Snoop Dogg. OK? So which of these two fits the bill? Buzz Aldrin or Katherine Jenkins? It's about time those two went head-to-head, isn't it?
Dancing with the Stars is the American version of Strictly.
Yeah.
Why would Katherine Jenkins be on an American show? I know she's amazing.
Maybe it's Buzz when he did the moonwalk.
Yeah, possibly.
I
so what are we
reckon
going for?
Buzz
Yeah.
would have
Is it
done
Buzz Aldrin?
Dancing with the Stars.
What do you think at home? Agree? Disagree? Let's take a look, shall we? Is the answer Buzz Aldrin? Is he my perfect match? He is my perfect match. Funny enough, they were both on. Yeah, he got points. They were both on Dancing with the Stars, but only he is. Yeah, but he did a song with Snoop. Final question in this round. Buzz and I have parted company, and now I'm looking for a new perfect match, who must
Yeah.
have been born in 1976.
Is it me?
Were you born in 1976?
Yep.
Oh, maybe. Let's find out. Let's see if you fit this criteria. Audition for Boyzone.
Got it.
Yes? OK. Here's my perfect match. Cillian Murphy or Colin Farrell?
Oh, I know.
Jay, this is your area of speciality.
I think
surely.
I have a vague memory of finding out that Colin had auditioned for Boyzone and thinking, oh, that's surprising. He was maybe always going for something entertainment.
Yeah.
Whereas he, at the time, seemed like quite a bad boy.
Yes.
So you're going to go for
Yeah, I think we're going Colin.
Colin Farrell? Let's find out, shall we? Is the answer Colin Farrell? It is. Born in 1976, but only Colin Farrell auditioned for Boyzone. Very well played. Good round by everybody there. And that's the end of it. Bobby, Jay, if you will swap back, please.
Yes.
Bye, Bobby.
Oh.
Bye,
See you
Jay.
soon.
We've got two very well-matched teams there. Let's take a look at our score, shall we? 2 rounds down on Tuesday's House of Games. Linda off the mark with 2. Sarah and Jay, you have 4 each. Bobby in the lead with 5. Well played, Bobby.
No change there then.
Nicely done. Well, you gave him most of the points, Linda.
Exactly.
Should we play another round?
Please.
OK, round 3 today is... There once was a quiz host called Richard. If you put fingers on buzzers, I'm going to read you some limericks. So all the questions are in form of limericks. But what are these limericks about, please? This film's Oscars tally was stunning. It tells the tale of a man with no cunning. Yes, Jay.
Forrest Gump.
Oh, let's see the rest of it, see if you're right. In a war, he saves many, falls in love with sweet Jenny, and finds fame when he just won't stop running. Jay McGuiness.
That's very good. Very good.
Very quick. Nicely played. Next clue. This fictional creature felt blue. He was teased by the rest of his crew. But the light that shone out of his curious snout. Sarah?
Is it Horton?
Is it Horton?
No.
It's not, I'm afraid. That is Jay McGuiness.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Let's take a look. meant he led the whole herd as they flew. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Well played, Jay. Here's the next one. What is this a limerick about, please? This actress won many a gong, not least when she burst into song. Yes, Sarah.
I'm just going to say Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep?
Good guess.
Not, I'm afraid. Let's continue. With her magic umbrella. Yes, Jay.
She played Mary Poppins, and she is Julie Andrews.
Yes.
Sorry.
Julie Andrews with her magic umbrella and that Dick Van Dyke
Yeah, you
fella.
got it.
Then the Von Trapp kids bade her so long. Yes. Julie Andrews.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Very nicely played, Julie Andrews. What is this limerick about, please? This legendary monarch of old was granted one wish, so we're told. But his greedy request left him somewhat distressed when he turned his own dinner to gold. Jay.
King Midas?
King Midas.
Oh, wow.
Midas touch, yeah.
Great round for Jay. Well played.
Brilliant round, Jay.
You might have lost your job. I might have him next
I
time.
know. He's brilliant.
I'm still not even in contention.
Yeah, exactly. Final limerick of this round. What's this limerick about, please? In this film, a son might have to choose if he wants to step in his dad's shoes. A clan that's Italian. Yes, Sarah.
The Godfather.
Clan that's Italian. An unfortunate stallion. And an offer you shouldn't refuse. It was absolutely right,
Yeah,
Sarah.
well done.
Well played.
Thanks, guys.
That is the end of the limericks, end of the round. Well played, everyone. Well played, question writers as well. Let's take a look at our leaderboard. 2 rounds to go on Tuesday's House of Games. Linda, you have 2. Sarah, Bobby, 5 points each. Jay McGuiness, our leader with 8. Well played, Jay. Well done. 2 rounds to go. Are we going to have a different champion today? Let's find out, shall we, as we play round 4, which is the rich list. The rich list. Tablets out, please, everyone. And I have my own tablet for this round as well. I get to play along. I'm going to read you out a category, and I just need you to write down any correct answer in that category. If it is correct, you'll score a point, unless one of your opponents writes the same answer. So you've got to write a correct answer, but one that no one else says. OK, and I'll be writing down an answer as well, so you've got to avoid my answer too. Oh. Please write down an answer in this category. Please write down the name of a US state that borders either Mexico or Canada. So a US state that borders Mexico or Canada. You write down a correct answer, but also an answer that no one else has written. So if you've been to the States, if you know the ones that border that, and see at home, see if you can avoid all of our answers as well.
Why are you taking so long, Richard?
I'm doing a drawing.
I don't like it, and I don't trust it.
Added content. Everybody in? Jay, what are you saying?
So I knew a few and thought they were probably well known. So I've gone for one that I know is north because of the accent, and I'm hoping it borders Canada. Minnesota.
Minnesota. Is that a correct answer? It is a correct answer. Well played, Jay. So you get a point, unless someone else has said it. Linda, what were you thinking here?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Is that a correct answer? Yeah, not a state, I'm afraid. It's in a state that borders Mexico, but not a state, I'm afraid. Sarah, what are you saying?
I answered this way because I stayed in Seattle for a month when I was a teenager with a family, and we did a bus trip up to Vancouver. I'm pretty sure that Seattle is Washington State.
So you're in Washington?
So I'm saying Washington State, not Washington. Like,
yeah, I hear you. Is that correct? It is correct, so you get a point, unless someone else has said it. Bobby, what are you saying?
Okay, do you have a time machine? Can we go back and make you go on a trip to somewhere else, like Minnesota?
Oh, you're joking.
Oh,
Wow.
Washington State. Well, we know it's correct, but no
Knocked
points,
each other
I'm
out.
afraid.
Drama.
It's a bitter pill to knock each other out for being correct.
Isn't it just? Isn't it just? So the only point goes to Jay, unless
You
Jay,
come in for me.
unless I've written Minnesota. New York State I went for, and that's my
I
drawing.
love the drawing.
That's very
nice.
nice, very
Yeah,
nice.
it's just some skyscrapers.
Kind of a bit showy-offy, though.
Let's look at the remaining correct answers. All of these would have won you a point. Well done if you said any of these. Alaska, that's more than you think, isn't there?
Oh,
Alaska.
Arizona, California. Oh, yeah, Alaska. California, Idaho, Maine, Michigan, Montana, New Hampshire, New Mexico, of course, North Dakota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Texas and Vermont. Well done if you said any of those. Next question. We are looking for the name of any 2021 Premier League clubs, it's the English Premier League, that did not finish in the top 6. So any team in the 2021 Premier League that did not finish in the top 6, please.
How many teams are in the Premier League?
20.
20.
This is really tough.
Yeah.
Who do you support, Jay?
I don't know if I should say it, because
Yeah.
it might be an answer.
OK.
But I
Tell me,
might be
tell
wrong.
me after.
Yeah, I will.
What do you think at home on this one? It's a tricky one, isn't it? Everyone is in. Linda, we'll start with you. Who are you thinking?
I've put Millwall.
Millwall. Is that a correct answer? They're in the Championship, I'm afraid.
Oh, are they?
Millwall, yeah.
Might have tripped me up as well.
Sarah, who are you saying?
I've just named a thing.
Tottenham. Spurs. Is it Tottenham Hotspur?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Very
Oh,
well
I
done.
should have put them down. 'Cause
They finished 7th, funnily enough. That's handy.
Oh, Justin.
That's nuts.
Oh, look, Bobby's got the look of a man who's written Spurs as well. Have you?
Thing is, I was going to put Spurs. My brother's a Spurs fan. I'm a West Ham fan. So I was going to put Spurs, but I thought, no, Spurs are not going to cost me a point.
Yeah, OK.
So I went for a bit further down, Wolverhampton. That's like,
Wolves. OK. Went for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
that's my Wolf. Sort of like, doesn't really-
13th. Very well played. Jay, who are you saying?
I fear I might have done a Linda here. Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn Rovers. I fear you have done Linda, I think. So we got Spurs and we got Wolves, and they're the 2-point scorers. Or are they?
Or are they?
I thought if I go for West Ham because that's Bobby's team.
You didn't.
Sarah.
Oh, why?
I'm so sorry. I wrote Wolves.
Oh, wow.
So sorry, Bobby. Oh, so sorry. I would have gone for Spurs as well, but I was thinking they might have just crept into the top 6.
That's the way the game goes.
I tell you what, it's a good answer though, right?
It's a good
Yeah,
answer.
it's a good answer.
It is a good answer.
Let's take a look at the other answers you could have given.
This is a disaster.
Arsenal.
At the
Been a
top
correct
there,
answer. Yeah, well, it's alphabetical. Aston Villa, Brighton, Burnley, Palace, Everton, Fulham would have been a correct answer. You can have Leeds United, Newcastle United, Sheffield United, Southampton and West Brom. Very well done if you got any of those at home. Final question of the round. I promise I will try not to get the same answers again. Let's take a look at your questions. We are looking for the names of any ABBA songs that featured on the album ABBA Gold. That's their greatest hits,
hits.
essentially.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
essentially ABBA's greatest hits.
Oh, yeah.
So any ABBA song that featured on ABBA Gold.
So I feel really smug in this round, which of course is going to, but my favourite ABBA song is one of, I think, not one of their more prominent.
It's interesting. OK, everyone in? What have you gone for at home? We will start with Sarah.
I'm not so confident now, but I love the song
Rock Me.
Rock Me.
Rock Me. Is that a correct answer?
I know, as soon as I say it.
It's not on ABBA Gold, I'm afraid. No.
Is it not?
It is not.
It's not considered one of their greatest?
I know, right?
Shame.
Who decided that, Richard?
Yeah, ABBA. Bobby, what have you said?
I tried to go for something that's obvious and no one hopefully should pick.
Interesting.
I went for Dancing Queen.
OK. Dancing Queen, says Bobby. Is that correct?
I see Jay's face looking a bit. Please don't.
You got a point. Jay, what have you said?
I just tried a slightly lesser well-known but solid The Winner Takes It All.
Oh, lovely. Winner takes it all.
Yeah, you are playing extraordinarily well today. So.
Thank you, sir.
Is that correct? It is correct. Linda, what are you saying?
Fernando.
Oh, great song.
Fernando, surely.
Yeah, got one.
So, 3 points we've given out there, unless I've said the same as one of you. I don't think I've ever said the same thing as someone twice in a row before, Bobby.
No, not again.
Money, money, money. I said you're safe and sound. Let's take a look at the remaining answers. Chiquita, does your mother know? Gimme, gimme, gimme. I have a dream. No me, knowing you. Lay all your love on me. There's money, money, money. One of us, SOS Super Trooper, take a chance on me. Thank you for the music, the name of the game, Voulez-Vous and Waterloo. That's the end of the round. And let's take a look at our leaderboard with one round to go on Tuesday's House of Games. How are we looking? Bobby was our champion yesterday. Look at that, Jay McGuiness. Linda, you have 3.
Have I got 3?
Sarah and Bobby have got 6 points each. Jay McGuiness, 4-point lead with 10. Well played, Jay. 1 round to go. Can Jay win Tuesday's House of Games? Let's find out, shall we? As we play Answer Smash. Fingers on buzzers. Point for a correct answer. Point off for an incorrect answer. Here's your first category. Sports stars. Those will be the pictures. Which 2008 superhero film stars Edward Norton as Bruce Banner? Yes, Bobby.
The Incredible Hulk Hogan.
The Incredible Hulk Hogan is right, Bobby. Well played. Incredible Hulk and Hulk Hogan. Next clue, next picture. Which word used by magicians when performing a trick is said to derive from the Hebrew for I create as I speak? Yes, Bobby.
Abracadabradley Wiggins.
Abracadabradley Wiggins?
Nice.
It's right. Hard to say, but you get a point. Abracadabradley Wiggins. Next category is singers. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. What name for Satan is also the title of a fantasy TV series starring Tom Ellis as the Lord of Hell? That is Jay.
Lucifergi.
Lucifergi? Oh, well played. Lucifer and Fergie. Next one. Lisbon and Porto are cities in which European country? Jay.
Portugalicia Keys.
Portugalicia Keys?
Nice.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Portugalicia Keys, Portugalicia Keys. Next clue, next singer. What is the US term for a dinner jacket typically worn to a black tie event? Jay.
Tuxedo jacket.
Tuxedo jacket? Is absolutely right. Tuxedo and Doja Cat. Nicely played, Jay. Next category. We needed no more. Well, goodness. I mean, that feels like I know who's won.
Yeah.
Bobby, a big win on Monday. Looked like you were going to dominate. I don't think you have, because I think we have a different winner on Tuesday. Let's take a look, shall we? The winner on Tuesday's House of Games. Jay McGuiness, very well played.
Look at that, well done.
Wow. Very nicely done. You led leading into that round, and you scored a load of points in it as well, so you've won yourself a prize.
I'm so over the moon, because I remember what this one is.
Oh, yeah.
That decanter is so cool. I will treasure that.
The rest of the Wanted are going to go crazy when they see that.
I'll bring it on the tour bus.
Jay, very well played. Takes home the House of Games decanter. Well played, Jay. Take a look at the weekly leaderboard. 2 days down, 3 days to go. It's lovely and close. Linda there with 2. Sarah, you have 5. Bobby and Jay with 7 each. It's going to be a close week, isn't it? Thank you for today, everybody. Shall we do the same thing, same time tomorrow?
Why not?
Excellent. See you here. See you here as well on the House of Games.
It smells nice. Oh, there's bits in there. That's lovely.
Yeah.